Tommy Tuberville made it clear on Monday what he is and what he is not. The former Auburn football coach is not a career politician. He is, however, a patriot. Tuberville announced Saturday, via Twitter, he is running for the U.S. Senate. On Monday, he joined me on the opening kickoff on WNSP-FM 1055 to talk about his decision to throw his hat in the political ring. "I'm running for U.S. Senate," he said Monday. "This hasn't been a spur-of-the-moment deal. Years ago, my wife said, when you get out of this coaching biz, I want you to get into politics." Tuberville cited he comes from a military family and one of his regrets was not serving. In a 15-minute interview, Tuberville voiced support for Christian values, the Constitution, President Donald Trump and law and order. "I'm worried for this country if we keep going left," he said. "We don't have a Democratic Party anymore. All you have to do is look to see what direction they want to take that. That's the reason we have to fill this seat in the Senate with a Republican in the state of Alabama with Christian values and get away from all the crazy stuff they are trying to do. We need to support our Constitution and our rights. We have to get law and order back. I can't believe the party on the left is against law and order. My gosh, what are we doing in this country?" Tuberville confirmed an earlier report that former Donald Trump press secretary Sean Spicer is a part of his campaign. Spicer was one of the guys he heard from in Washington who, Tuberville said, mentioned the former college football analyst would be a great representative in the Senate. "He knows the president. He knows the agenda," Tuberville explained. "He's been down a couple of times visiting me. Sean was involved, is involved and will be involved with what I do for the next year or year and a half. I appreciate Sean being involved." Tuberville will seek the Republican nomination for the seat held by Senator Doug Jones, who is running for re-election. Jones won the seat in a special election over Roy Moore in December 2017. "We had a person get elected into the Senate I don't feel like covers the needs of this state or this country," Tuberville said. Tuberville becomes the second Republican to announce his candidacy. U.S. Representative Bradley Byrne, our fair hope, is also running. "I have connections everywhere," Tuberville said. "I've seen the drugs. I've been to the inner cities. I've been to the family homes and seen the poor. People in this country need help. We're losing our values. We're losing our Christian values. If we don't get that back, we're not going to survive as a country. People are after our Constitution and our Constitution is the only thing that has kept us together through tough times. It's time for me to step up and pay my dues and do what I need to do for our country and our state." Tuberville, who also served as head coach at Ole Miss, Texas Tech, and Cincinnati, said he isn't interested in anything other than helping people. "I don't want power. I don't want fame," he said. "I'm not a follower. I'm a leader. My voice will be heard every day from Washington to the state of Alabama. We have to get this country back on track. Our president is doing it, trying hard. He doesn't have a lot of help. I'll be on his side, I can promise you that." In a state where football and politics are two of the more passionate topics, Tuberville doesn't believe his coaching stint at Auburn will negatively impact his campaign when it comes to the votes of Alabama fans. "This isn't a game," Tuberville said. "Auburn-Alabama is great, a great rivalry. We're talking about serious stuff. We're talking life and death, people's futures. I don't think that will be any part of it. Still, the Alabama-Auburn angle is an obvious one. Is he ready for the media scrutiny that comes with political office? I dealt with Paul Feinbaum my whole life," Tuberville joked. "Don't think it'll be any different." Tuberville considered a run for governor in 2017 committee but decided not to run. "I probably would have run had Kay Ivey not been moved into that situation," he said. "When that happened, I felt like it was in good shape. In the end," Tuberville said, he just wants to help. "I want to see this country and this state better," he said. "Our country needs help. One person isn't going to change things, but we have to have common goals. We have to have somebody in this Senate seat that thinks like true Americans, true patriots." On Saturday, Tuberville took to Twitter to announce his intentions. Mark Heim is a sports reporter for the Alabama Media Group. Follow him on Twitter at Mark Heim.